You guys ready to go? All right, go load up. On the road again.
Yeah?
How's that song go, babe?
You can't sing it.
Okay, so it's been 4 weeks since we've been out camping because Chris and I were not feeling very good. And I couldn't be more excited to be, one, feeling better, and two, getting our camper and hitting the road. It's Labor Day weekend 2020. Lots of camp spots are booked up. So we are headed back to Lake Mac to enjoy a trip just the four of us. Chris has to pee again, so here we are.
Yeah. I have to pee like about every 10 or 20 miles if my name were Amy.
Whoa. So as we head out to Lake Mac, I just wanted to touch on kind of our history of going to Lake Mac and some tips and tricks that we've learned. A little bit of history. Chris has been going to Lake Mac with his friends and family since he was a kid, right? How old, babe? Like 8, 9?
I would say somewhere around 1985, 1986 maybe was the first time. So a long time.
So a long time. So then when Chris and I met, he's like, we go to Lake Mac every year. And you know, I'd always heard about McConaughy. My first trip was 2013, probably 2014. And of course fell in love with it. So it's a great place to go and camp on the beach and have white sand beaches, full access to water. There is a boat dock. You can bring your jet skis, your water toys, your paddle boards, whatever you want. There are no, ATVs or razors or anything like that prohibited on the beach, but anything you want water sport wise. There are a lot of kite surfers that come out, which is like super awesome to watch. We've had a couple experiences where we've gotten to watch these guys and ladies just kill it kite surfing on the lake. So super fun if you ever want to try kite surfing. So a few things that we've learned. We typically go, there's certain bays that you can camp at. So when you get to the lake, you kind of come over the dam, and then the first bay is Martin Bay. That's typically what they kind of call the party bay, although alcohol is prohibited at Lake McConaughy. We don't typically camp at Martin Bay because it's just right off the highway. So we typically go in a little bit. We usually end up about Sundance or East Thief, which I think they're calling beach number 12 and 13 now. Right, babe?
I think so.
Yep. So those bays are great, and they kind of have little inlets and coves, so you're kind of tucked back. You have a perfect view of the sunset, and it's lovely. We use the tractor guys, Adam and his crew, to tow us down onto the beach. Give them a call if you're ever at Lake McConaughy. They're the best guys ever, and they'll take care of you. So we don't risk pulling our camper down into the deep sand. Although the 4Runner is great by itself, I don't think it would be wise of us to try to tow our camper down there. So you can get your camper down there, they'll position it how you want, get you as close and safely to the water as possible, and then you can set up camp. So then people will kind of move in around you. There are camping fees every night, and which I don't recall how much those are. I think they're like $7 or $8 a night, if I'm not mistaken. And then you do need to have a Nebraska State's Parks Pass to access the park, which we just pay for every year because we typically go so often. Jaxie is worked up because he doesn't have his window right now. So a few things that we've learned, or that, I've learned, is horseflies are a real thing, and they will get you if the wind's blowing a certain way. We have some great horse spray that we learned about that we spray on the dogs, but they are a nuisance if the wind is blowing in a certain direction. However, when there's a calm, nice breeze off the lake, it is lovely, and it pushes those horseflies back into the brush, which is a happy day for us. Bring a shade tent because it gets hot and you will need some shade. Although you may have to pull it down in the event that there's a storm or wind. So when we first started camping out here, Chris would check the weather or see like a little cloud out across the lake, and he'd be like, hurry, we gotta bring everything in, we gotta, come on, let's put it. I'm like, it's way out there. Well, little did I know, those storms move fast. And when you see something coming across that lake, you better start putting stuff away. So we have kind of our routine for putting our floaties and our paddle boards away and getting all of our electronics inside, blah, blah, blah. And we typically can do it pretty quickly before the storm hits. Last trip, there was a big storm at night, and what sounded like the lake coming in our camper. Chris was up all night, listening to it. We literally woke up, and we'll insert the picture here, but our camper was on the edge of a sand cliff. The Forerunner was closer to the edge of the sand cliff, but the water and the wind and everything just broke away the sand and the beach. It was probably, what would you say, 15 feet of beach that was taken from us? Yeah, pretty much. So just be prepared. That's all I'm going to say. We ended up that time moving a little bit further down the beach, and Adams was great and came and towed us down there, and of course did it at no cost, so that was awesome. But anyway, Keith County is great to follow on Facebook. They post lots of updates about weather, so keep your eye on the storms that come into Lake Mac and just be prepared. Bring sunscreen, bring bug spray. The sunsets are epic. The stars that you'll see in the Milky Way are amazing. Some of my favorite times are at the lake are spent around the campfire and just going to bed listening to the lake. It's so relaxing. So I'm excited to get out and enjoy a little bit of fun in the sun, a little R&R, and some time with my hubby. And the dogs love it. Jax thinks that he's like Lake Mac Patrol dog, so he cleans up a lot of stuff and takes care of the lake. So if you ever see us there, come on by and you can tip Jax, because he's really good at getting sticks and debris out of the lake. Oh look, there's Janie. Janie likes the lake too. She just kind of swims a little bit though, and then she wants somebody to put her on a floaty and enjoy. I think Janie's best times are spent on the paddleboard. So hopefully we can get some footage of that to show you, because it's pretty cute. If you're ever heading out to Lake Mac, comment below. We'd love to answer any questions you might have to the best of our ability and share any of our experiences. And if you've already been to Lake Mac, we'd love to hear from you, and maybe we'll see you there someday, because it is one of our favorite spots. It's close enough to us to go for a weekend, although we typically go longer because we love it so much. But there seriously is something about lake time that is just good for your soul.
to our spot. Got set up right before the sun decides to try to go down. We're cooking a couple dogs, and we'll just see how it goes. Right now, we're pretty lucky because nobody is here. So this will change. But if you look down the beach, nobody. And then if we look down this way, it's a little tough because we're looking into the sun. There are a bunch of people down this way, but they're nowhere close. So you can see down here, there's quite a few campers. And I do have the generator on currently just so we can charge some laptops and get a little bit of juice. But yeah, it's gonna be beautiful. We get to stay till Monday. So that's quite a few nights. So here's kind of up behind us. So you can see where these tracks kind of go up. And way back there into the trees is where the road goes up above the lake. But yeah, nothing going on right now, but Labor Day is coming. So it will be very, very busy. So we'll see how many days we get of peace and quiet.
Your
Alright, so we're here at Mac. This would be day 2 for us. Just wanted to show you how things are kind of moving in a little, meaning more people. So we're getting a little bit more right back in this area, but not too bad yet. But again, it's only day 2. But then when we look this other way, we do have some neighbors now. So we got somebody a little closer right in this area, and then nobody else knew any closer than that. There may be more down there, but not filling up yet. But I'm sure it will in the next day or so be much more full. I thought he was going to be right next to us, but he's not. He went way over there, thank goodness. When Jax was whining and crying, he had to use the restroom, so he ran onto the beach and went and pooped over by the neighbors. We picked it up already, so we were good.
I felt really bad because I was making fun of him, but he just had to poop. It's like when he gets in the car, you know?
It was windy, but we did the smart thing and went into the wind first and had the wind at our back coming back.
Yeah, it was fun. And the
My
dogs
arms
love
are
it.
sore now.
Minus Jack's having to poop, which
Yeah.
I just apologized to him for making fun of him. So he's back to work, no problem.
Yeah, like nothing ever happened.
He just had to poop real bad. Oh well. It happens.
Poop happens. So I was recording this on a different camera before how full we're getting. And you might have seen time lapse last night. I kind of just set in this direction for the moon, but you could see all the campers that came in. So it may look a little different on this camera, so I may get this on my other camera as well, just so we got kind of the same consistent shot. But yeah, not too much new happening on that side of the beach yet. But we're... How do you like my hat? Yay, no? I guess you can comment and tell me if I look no bueno or bueno. Anyway, today's my right now is my update for today on how many people are here. So I kind of did it earlier with my GoPro, so I didn't know how the video would turn out, but we've got even more people here now. So now we've got some more people like in this area and down over here. So getting more and more busy. And then this group over here expanded. So now we've got even more kind of right in this area. So starting to get busy. So what are we? So day 3 since we've been here. So I imagined it would get much busier today, but it seems like it'll be tomorrow. And then if you didn't notice when I panned around, this lake is like so calm right now. If you look just right, you can see like fish kind of pop up and get flies or bugs off the top of the water. So, but it is pretty much glass. It's pretty awesome. So, I'm not used to seeing myself in this hat, so I don't know if I like it or not. You tell me.
You just laying in the water, girl?
So I know I did a video just a little bit ago, and I've showered since then, so I've got a different hat on. Tried to get some time lapse of the sunset behind me. I think it worked out, but I tried something new with the camera, so we will see. But I did get it on my DJI Osmo, so that one got it for sure. But we had a bunch more campers move in, so I just wanted to kind of show you. Filling up fast, kind of what I thought. So yeah, it is what it is. But it's kind of chilly tonight. My hair's kind of sticking out. But we got a fire going and the dogs are content. So that's all that matters. Have a good night. Good morning. This morning we get to wake up to lots of neighbors and lots of noise and a truck running for no reason. I guess they're unloading stuff, but yeah.
What time did they roll in, Chris?
I think they got here at like 3 in the morning, so I guess we're gonna get up and start our day. All right, so now I'm gonna do the deed that nobody likes to do, but I'm doing it on the beach because of our floater toter. So this guy down here is just our tank that we take with us. It's 28 gallons. So I dug a little hole in the sand just so it was lower than the exit of our floats that will be in our totes. Anyway, just wanted to show you what I'm up to. So fun. That was fun. Just went and dumped the floater toter. I didn't figure anyone wants to see video of that mess, so no, it wasn't a mess. It's pretty sanitary. I always wear some rubber gloves, and yeah, I never really touch anything with my bare skin, and then I make sure I use hand sanitizer to clean up afterwards, even if I didn't touch anything. And then when I get back to the camper, I'll wash my hands with soap and water. But anyway, just heading back to get back down the beach. This trip, the beach, the sand has been very deep, and I've got stuck a couple times. Not that I couldn't get out, but just cruising along, and then it just bogs you down and you can't move anymore. So luckily we've got this 4Runner that has a special crawl feature, and all the wheels will actually spin independent of each other and gets me out every single time. So I'm not really worried about it at all. So we are on day 4, and we're getting pretty full now. So if we look around us, it's pretty much most of the beach taking that direction. And we were awakened at like 2:30 in the morning by everyone that's next to us. So it's tons of tents to go quite a ways till those campers that are down there. So yeah, it is, I guess, officially busy, but I'm sure there's going to be more people trying to squeeze in, so yay for that. But me and Janie are just chilling. Hi, Janie. Just chilling. So today is day 5 and we have lots of neighbors today. You can see at our back window right here, that's someone's shade tent because they had their tents directly behind us, so they did move those. But now directly in front of our camper is someone's shade tent as well. But it's really, really windy today, so I'll just walk outside and show you around, but probably not do too much talking because of how loud the wind will probably be. Alright, so this is it. So now if we look down here, we can see all the people down there. And if we look down here, we can see the tent right in front of us and all the people down there. And we did drive into town and it was insane, lines everywhere. Not sure if you can hear me or not because it's so windy. But yeah, we are like totally invaded today. So I guess it was a nice quiet campsite for a little bit. I'll show you around. Here's our current situation towards the end of day 5. Had a few people that were on the beach leave, a few people that came down that are still here, but it is still pretty busy. So I'm coming down to the edge so you can see more realistically. It's definitely crazy busy. Can't see too far down there. But yeah, I haven't been here on a holiday too recently because it gets so chaotic, so don't know if I'll be doing that again. Good, I was gonna say morning, but it's actually afternoon. First time getting on my camera though, so it's probably about 2 o'clock on our 6th day. So the people that were like butted up right behind our camper left first thing this morning. So now we don't have as much crowding, but we still got the day trippers coming down for the day. But not as windy today, very beautiful, so I'm glad we stuck it out. But yeah, just wanted to check in and say hey. And yeah, and get back to hanging out at the calm waters at Lake Mac. 6, I guess, but it's day to leave, day of departure. We've already cleaned up our camp. We've got to wait about another hour for the tractor, so we're just gonna hang out. But yeah, a lot of people have cleared out already. More people packing up, so nobody real close to our camper, and people are starting to go away on this side as well.
It's our last day, Labor Day 2020. We had a great trip. The weather was pretty good. We had a little bit of wind, but nothing crazy, and just a lot of people this holiday weekend, but a lot of families out enjoying themselves, which was cool to see.
The sand is very, very, very deep. So as you can see, it's just really fine sand. And it's, a couple feet deep in spots all the way up. So we can drive up, no problem. It's just getting our camper to go with us, which is the challenge. So tractor guy said he'd be here around 11:30. It's about 12:15 now. So I can see him pulling lots of people out. So he's very, very busy. So just waiting our turn, waiting on the beach. And it is cooling down because apparently tomorrow we're going to have snow. And it was 100 degrees yesterday, so that's fun.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
So, kind of sad on your last day of Lake Day, but kind of happy too, because you kind of want to just move on and get to either your next destination or go home. So we still have a home right now. Our home away from home is always awesome, but we'd like to have a little bit more room in the future. So we'll look into doing that in the next, I don't know, couple of years. We'll see.
rest area stop right off of I-76, and it's just a great rest area. They have great bathrooms, they have a dog area, and for us, they have free dump station, which we have at our storage, but we usually take the camper home and unload her and get her cleaned up. So We are going to stop and dump at the free station.
So yellow, it's crazy.
Yeah, these poor fires here. Not good.
Yeah, we're just gonna get deeper and deeper into the smoke
Yep.
as we get closer to the mountains.